Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15. Guys, what if I told you that Bitcoin is going to 100,000 US dollars within the next 6 weeks? You might think we are crazy. Well, hear us out. We will show you something in the charts indicating that Bitcoin is going all the way up here to 100,000 US dollars way sooner than you think. But obviously, we are going to talk about Bitcoin in the immediate short term as well. Are we going higher? Are we going lower? Well, a clear answer is provided to us in the charts. We will be talking about our price targets, our price predictions, but more importantly, how can we profit from this situation right now, also trading wise? We will be talking about all of that. So make sure you watch this video until the very end. But even more importantly, guys, if you show just a second of appreciation, you scroll down and you smash up the like button to a new all-time high. Guys, I can tell you this would cheer up our day. It's for free for you, takes a second, and it really supports the YouTube algorithm. Also, next to the like button, press on share and share this video. Press on copy, share this video with your friends. Press the subscription button, press the bell, and press on all. Not to miss out on our time-sensitive daily updates here on this channel. Make sure you're doing that right now. And with that being said, I want to come finally to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pot, 5 by 5, man. It's always a good day here in crypto land. We're seeing Bitcoin, right? You know, it's bouncing around, but we always know where the end goal is. It's all the way to the moon, all the way up, all the way up,
and beyond, right?
Yes,
Moon
exactly. How you doing over in Tulum, man?
I'm doing very well, man. I'm very happy to do these videos here with you on a very regular basis. And man, not only that it's sunny, your sunny prediction here for Bitcoin really cheered up my day. We are talking about 100K within the next 6 weeks. How is that possible? How to trade it? How to profit from that? I think this is the second part of today's video, DaVinci. Let's start with the immediate short term. Thanks for asking. I'm doing very well. Maybe you pull up your charts and you share your magic TA for the immediate short term. And then we are going over to this crazy, crazy price prediction.
For sure, for sure. All right, let's head over to my charts and I'll show you what I got to okay, so basically Bitcoin, right, is in an upward trend channel, or actually you could call it like a wedge, right? I don't like it that much. It's not that clean, so I wouldn't be surprised if we actually just, you know, we're faking out the bears, right? And then going like, yeah, no, and going back up. So I'm not sure, right, at this point. So that's why I'm not going to take a short here. But if you want, I know that this looks like a break of this wedge, and we've got the 4 hour outside of this wedge. So, and this is the only thing you could pretty much draw. I mean, you could try drawing a new pattern here, but then you know you only have 2 touch points. You don't have anything else to go off of really, particularly maybe that. But again, it's not that clean. So I'm saying that this is because it's not that clean. I really think that the real trade here, the trend lines are right from here, from this entry point to there. And yeah, we can see that we're clearly broken out. So now we've tried to come back in several times and failed. And so, yeah, there's a possibility that we break back down all the way down to the $43,000 level. Another scary thing is if we look at the weekly time frame, you can see that the weekly EMA is like closer and closer to that 41,000 level that we were talking about. So don't be surprised by next week, right? We see that the 13 EMA is up there, and Bitcoin comes and checks that. Not going to be one bit surprised. So it could check it in the next few days, or we could just bounce. Most likely, I really think that we probably, if we do dump down, we're probably going to come and do a 78.6 test or an 88.6 from here to there, right? We're either going to hit the 78.6 or somewhere in the 88.6 level, which is in between here. And then move our way up, creating a bigger W here, and then maybe, taking us all the way to new all-time highs. Wow. Right? So that would be sweet. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. Let the price tell us what it wants to do. If we see a bounce, I'm interested in taking a shot at the lower end here.
Yeah.
So should Bitcoin roll over, I'm willing to take a shot here. Now, before we get into my analysis of the long-term picture, well, not really long-term. I mean, everybody thinks 2 months is long-term.
In crypto, that's the case, man. Like everything more than 24 hours is like too far out to think about it, right? But I mean, 100K should make the people curious, right? Just wanted to quickly consolidate here. So we were breaking out of the falling wedge I was actually talking about earlier, exactly as predicted. Now, I think it's interesting to talk about this rising wedge. It seems like we broke down. What I don't really like about it is like, not really like the market is not really agreeing to it. We don't have so much volume, right? But as you accurately said, man, the bottom of the wedge is the price target. Whoever wants to take it, why not? But I think I personally, even though I would be shorting Bitcoin, I think I would stay away from that trade and rather wait for the next long position. But Da Vinci, even if we go down to 43, that could create a new W. So let's see what happens here. It's unfortunate that our, I was also talking about that our inverse head and shoulders pattern didn't play out, but we didn't get the confirmation here. So no reason to freak out. Sad that we didn't get that trade. I would have loved to open one, but the confirmation was not coming. So that's that much for the immediate short term. I think the bullish price target is still here in place, close to the previous all-time high. And of course, so many people are asking me, Chris, do you have your trades still open? Of course, I have them still open. As you can see right here, this is my trade over on Bybit, 474,000 US dollars in profits. I am going to take profits here very soon at the 58K level and also at my 72 to 74,000 US dollar more longer term price level. Why so late? Well, because of this liquidation price here. I have more trades open. This one here over on Phemex, 1.61 million US dollars in a profit actually. Already paid approximately at 20,000 US dollars in funding fees here. Happy to pay that for this amount of profit for sure. My liquidation price is below the 30K level. I set the liquidation price that it is below the Elon Musk entrance price because I knew, well, if I put it 10-15% below, I have a low chance here of actually getting liquidated. So I will take more profits here on the way up. As you see, I am accumulating more and more Bitcoin on this account to open the next legendary trade. Press subscribe, press the bell and press on all. Not to make sure not to miss out on this update I'm giving you for my next legendary trade. This is for sure, guys. Also very importantly, if you want to be trading Bitcoin as I am doing it here as well, well, go down here to the pinned comment down below and you will find that I actually have 700 US dollars in accumulated bonuses in the pinned comment down below. If you click Bybit, Phemex, Udex, Bybit is the best choice, but Phemex also a good platform. Just click these links, make your account takes 20 seconds, 24 seconds or so, and after your initial deposit, you get actually 700 US dollars for free. You can trade with the free bonus for free. You can withdraw the profits from this free trade as well. Make sure you use that right now because this bonus is for a limited time. It is only for our community here. And if you click this, these links here, then you can make sure that even beyond that, in the future, with our link here, you will get the highest bonuses for free as well. Make sure you use that right now. And now back to you, Da Vinci. Maybe we can go quickly to the face mode and then talk about your long-term, let's call it long-term analysis here for the next 4 to 8 weeks, maybe 6 weeks for Bitcoin here, the 100K prediction. Yeah,
for sure. Let's just let's stop because I know I do want to show you guys a chart, right? So I could talk a little bit more about the long term. Well, not, every time I think about long term, like 2 months is not long term, bro.
Imagine Warren Buffett hearing you say that 2 months is the long term. I mean, he would be just completely freaking out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, now, of course, I mean, we are talking about crypto terms long term. This is 1 or 2 months. So what we are actually talking about here, Da Vinci, correct me if I'm wrong, is like within April, most probably, with maybe towards the end of April, you are predicting a 100,000 US dollar Bitcoin. Can you maybe elaborate on, first of all, whether this is the end of the bull market or that will just bring us to a massive breather, maybe one huge shakeout and then another leg towards the upside to a higher price target. But then I would like with you to deep dive into your charts and see how is that possible and how can we actually trade it? Because hodling wise, we will profit from that anyways. But if we want to put in a trade and go this all the way up here, maybe on a low leverage trade, maybe you can elaborate a little bit on that as well.
Yeah, sure. Right now, we know that billionaires everywhere are buying Bitcoin. I mean, if you look at all the headlines of, there's always somebody new that's saying, yeah, Bitcoin's going to be the world reserve currency. Yeah, Bitcoin is going to be used by everyone. Yeah, Bitcoin, Apple's going to be buying Bitcoin. Yeah, there's always some sort of news, right, about somebody either buying Bitcoin or commenting how great it is. And the people who are commenting how great it is, I find how it's funny how they don't mention how much they've purchased, right? So they've already purchased, and they're still purchasing some
pumping
Bitcoin.
their own
So
backs, man.
exactly. And so a 50% increase from here, right, when we were talking billionaires buying Bitcoin, right, is not a huge like leap of faith. You know what I mean? It's not massive, because like if you take it even in the sense of, like, for example, you view this as the price was at $50, and there's a bunch of people who have a few $100,000 lying around and they're interested in Bitcoin, right? You can see how it's easy for a $50 Bitcoin to move to $100. Well, for these guys, $50,000 is like $50 for them. They take private jets everywhere, and their average a used G5 is like 25 million, right? And that's pocket change, right?
It's just like taking a cab.
Yeah, exactly. So so grabbing a bunch of Bitcoin is not a big deal for these guys, and we can see that of course it's going to take, we're not going to go there tomorrow. Right, we're not going to go to 100,000 tomorrow, right? It's going to take a little bit of consolidating because we've gone too far too fast. We're going to need to consolidate a little bit, right? You can see that in the charts, and with that consolidation, that again brings you opportunity to do even just a low leverage 3-to-1 buy on Bitcoin to actually see this thing go all the way to 100K or close to it. I would say you should never take your profits at a round number, big fat round number. Yeah. You should probably take it well before that. So so we can talk about that.
What you are saying is, and I agree, these consolidation periods usually they just provide liquidity to redistribute Bitcoin once again from weak hands to strong hands. I think this is what's happening now. This is what was happening after we were getting this rejection from 42,000 down to 30,000. There was a lot of liquidity provided, not only on exchanges, also on OTC desks, because how else can Tesla buy 1.5 billion? Well, you need that liquidity, of course. You need someone to sell it. After every purchase, behind every purchase, there is actually someone who is selling Bitcoin. And this is exactly what's happening right now. With that keeping in mind, it will be very easy to hold Bitcoin all the way up to 100K and beyond. But I wanted to know from you, Da Vinci, within that consolidation period, and I will talk maybe in another designated video how I would personally play it, how would you play this game? How would you enter this in a low leverage long trade, of course, where everyone who is opening that should always consider this long trade to be liquidated or stopped out. Always consider that, of course. Every single action you're taking here, do it at your own risk. But Da Vinci, can you maybe elaborate a little bit where you would enter?
Yeah, let's take a look at the charts, and then we'll talk about exactly where we'd enter and where exactly I would exit as well. Believe it or not, right? I'm looking to enter exactly somewhere around the 41,700 area, and probably I'm going to exit at, let's see here, at the 4-to-1 of this. So that's at 70,000 is where I'd probably exit that trade well before the 100K. Because you know what, before we get to 100K, we got to pass 70K, we got to pass 80K, 90K. And I would probably do some more analysis before I take profits, but this is where I would consider taking profits before the 100K. Now, if things look brighter, if the market, if the Bollinger Bands has more room to run, maybe I'll hold the trade, but I'll have to wait and see. I want to see a lot more consolidation down here before I actually decide to take it a little bit higher than the 70K.
Yeah, exactly.
If I see a lot of consolidation whilst I'm holding this trade, I'm happy to hold this a lot higher, probably up to the 95K or something like that to walk away. Once we see how if that action plays out. So that's all dependent, because we're in unknown charted territory here, right? We can't take anything for granted. Most likely 100K is probably is most likely an easy target, right, for Bitcoin to make. And probably we're going to hit that and then go, yay, and then come back off of that, right? For sure. I mean, it's going to look at that 100K number, but it's never a good idea to make it your target for taking profits. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because it's gonna be a lot of front running and you never know what's happening. I think the best thing is always, and I'm preaching that every single time here on this channel as well, to take profits along the way. You are taking these profits in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes higher, come on, man, you are still holding Bitcoin. You took your profits in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes higher, you are still making profits. You're just a little bit less. And why should we be so greedy? So maybe taking half of the chips from the table at 70,000, you probably already doubled or tripled your equity over there. I think it could make a lot of sense, and then letting the rise towards the upside. I want to know now from everyone watching here, what is your prediction for Bitcoin in April? Do you think we can hit 100,000 US dollars? Let me know your price prediction for Bitcoin for the end of April. And I will be once again going down, maybe Da Vinci will do it as well, and see what you guys have to say. We'll answer some of your comments and share my thoughts with that as well. So leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like the video, share, and importantly, subscribe to the video. YouTube's algorithm is changing constantly. If you're not pressing the subscription button, the bell, and then on all, you cannot make sure that you are getting these videos pushed towards you. You literally have to type it in and click on the video, so you will be missing out on this content. Make sure you do that right now. Also, Da Vinci, I know you have, I don't know, do you still have a promotion going on Pandora's Wallet? Is there still a discount for everyone who missed out so far?
Yes, there is a discount still going on, right? 50% off, right? Pandora's Wallet. So check that out at www.pandoraswallet.com, right? Also, right, we're going to be very soon be selling the DJ15 tokens directly to people, and who knows, right? We've been approached by exchanges about the DJ15 token already, so. Maybe you'll be able to find it on exchanges. Yeah, they've been asking us to list it. So I'm not paying them anything not to list it. That's not going to happen. But no,
they list it either for free or not at all. Of course, either they want the people to trade on their platform or not. But it's already interesting to know. So for everyone who wants to buy only like $5 worth of DJ15 tokens, of course, once you are buying it directly from Da Vinci or in a centralized exchange, you will save some fees here. So yeah, make sure you check these links down below. Very important. Thank you everyone for watching, especially for everyone who are watching until the very end. You are the true crypto family. I will take the microphone a little bit closer. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for your support. And guys, we will see you very soon at the next one of MMCrypto already today. And as always, guys, Da Vinci, any last words to share before we are wrapping it up?
Always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, click the MMCrypto Da Vinci J15 subscription box right here, and also the Bible tutorial which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.